More than 25% of wrongful convictions overturned by DNA evidence involved false confessions. That's right, over a quarter. And if that doesn't shake you to your core, it should. Because behind every steel door, beneath every one-way mirror, and inside every echoing interrogation room, lies are told. Some to protect, some to deceive, and some so mind-bendingly absurd, they sound like scenes from a Hollywood script rather than real life. Before we begin today's story, please let us know where you are viewing from. Please remember to subscribe if you like this video. The interrogation room, it's a cold, confined space. No clocks. No windows. Just four walls designed to disorient. It's where detectives lean in, whisper accusations, play good cop bad cop, and wait for suspects to either spill the truth, or spin a web of unimaginable fiction. In these rooms, desperate people say desperate things. Some are guilty trying to appear innocent. Others are innocent, convinced that confessing might set them free. And some? Well, they lie so outrageously, it becomes legend. But what drives someone to fabricate an entire story under fluorescent lights and relentless questioning? The truth is, the human mind under pressure is a strange, fragile thing. Stress, fear, sleep deprivation, manipulation. These elements can twist reality and force even the most rational person to invent a completely false narrative. The stakes? Everything. And sometimes, the lies are so bizarre, investigators have to stop and ask themselves, did this really just happen? Take the case of Marvin Gates, a small-town mechanic who claimed he wasn't at the crime scene because he was abducted by aliens. Yes, aliens. He sat, stone-faced, detailing how grays in silver suits hovered down, beamed him up, probed him with futuristic tools, and then dropped him back just in time for his midnight shift. And the crazy part? He passed a polygraph, twice. It took surveillance footage from a local gas station to finally catch him lying. Turns out, Marvin had never been abducted. He'd been hiding in a motel, trying to fake an alibi with outer space as his co-conspirator. Then there was Crystal Mendoza, who claimed she had no idea how a stolen SUV ended up in her driveway because she thought it was a gift from God. According to her taped statement, she woke up one morning, found the vehicle with a bow on it, keys in the ignition, and a Bible on the dashboard. She took that as divine intervention. Investigators weren't buying it, but her deadpan delivery and sincerity made headlines. When they pulled fingerprints, they discovered Crystal had hot-wired the vehicle herself, then walked to a craft store for ribbon. And who could forget Tommy 2x Fields? A career con man known for repeating phrases and running scams. When caught in a money laundering scheme, Tommy told investigators he was working for the FBI. He claimed he was deep undercover, infiltrating criminal rings, and that arresting him was compromising national security. To prove his clearance, he showed a badge he made using a library laminator and a cereal box. The badge said, Federal Bureau of Incognito, spelled exactly like that. It became a meme. Even the arresting officer admitted it was the most creative garbage I've ever seen. But none of these come close to the story of Sandra LeClaire, the woman behind the most outrageous lie ever told in an interrogation room. Sandra, a middle-aged school secretary from Nebraska, was arrested after her boyfriend was found dead in their kitchen, a steak knife embedded in his chest. From the start, she denied everything. But it wasn't the denial that shocked detectives, it was the explanation she gave. Sandra calmly told police that the ghost of her dead grandmother committed the murder. Not metaphorically. She meant it literally. She claimed her grandmother's spirit had warned her repeatedly that her boyfriend was cheating. One night, the ghost got so angry, she materialized and stabbed him in a jealous rage. Sandra didn't blink once while saying this. She even claimed the ghost cleaned up the scene afterward, explaining the lack of fingerprints. Detectives tried everything. They asked if she had a history of mental illness. She said no. They asked if she was under the influence. She wasn't. They asked her to explain how a ghost could open a kitchen drawer and use a steak knife. She replied, she was very determined. When police searched her phone, they found dozens of texts between Sandra and her boyfriend. The tone was volatile. One message read, "If you lie to me again, I swear I'll make you bleed like pork." The ghost angle didn't hold up in court. But here's where it gets even weirder. During trial, Sandra doubled down. Her defense team attempted to introduce paranormal exoneration as a legal argument. The judge dismissed it with visible frustration. One courtroom observer said, "I felt like I was watching a Netflix series in real life." These stories may sound laughable, even entertaining, but they reveal a deeper problem. Lies told during interrogations don't just waste time. They derail investigations, mislead juries, and sometimes ruin lives. A fabricated tale can send police down the wrong path for weeks or months. In some cases, innocent people have gone to jail because the real perpetrator was too good at storytelling under pressure. Interrogation rooms are psychological battlegrounds. They test mental endurance, willpower, and truth. When people lie in those rooms, especially the kind of lies we've explored today, the results can range from tragic to ridiculous. But they always leave a mark. So, what do you think? Which of these lies shocked you the most? Have you heard other interrogation room tales that deserve the spotlight? Drop your thoughts in the comments, and let us know what interrogation story you want to hear next.